Om Yogena Chittasva Fadena Vacham Malam Sarirasa Sachavaidakena Yopa Karotam Pavaram Muninam Patanjalim Pranachaliranatosme Avahu Purushakaram Shankhachakrasiddharinam Sahasram Shesham Shetam Pramanani Patanjali Pramanani Patanjali Pramanani Patanjali. Namaste and good morning, everybody. Today I am coming for live or lecture series of Essence of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, one of the classical and standard texts. See that Patanjali Yoga Sutras, if you just search or seeing some books, various of books, or if you search in Google also, they're mentioning the Patanjali or exists somewhere, and that 1 to 4 centuries, all those things at all. But one of my teachers are teaching some difference away to that essence of Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So let's start with that Yoga Sutras to one very beautiful story I would like to share you. Once a time, Mata Parvati are requesting to that Lord Shiva, please, Lord, why you not teaching the yoga? Lord Shiva told, yes, why not? Are you ready for the learning the yoga? Mata Parvati said, yes, I am ready for that. So, if you see that Lord Shiva are love animals. So Lord Shiva's and Mata Parvati's, they are around a lot of animals are sitting or standing, all those things at all. And Lord Shiva to requesting to that all the animals. So you, everyone is get out from you. I'm just teaching some secret things to the Mother Parvati. So all the animals are gone, and now start the teaching to that yoga sastra to that Mata Parvati. After the teaching of yoga, if you just notice that the Lord Shiva snake, all the time one snake are having, the snake is come out and give the gratitude to the Lord Shiva. Thank you so much, God. You are just teach me the tremendous things. It is very, very helpful and useful. That. Thank you so much. So that Lord Shiva told, but at the time I say to everyone, I say, get out from you. That snake is said, God, you said, you, everyone has to get from you. Did you see that you also get out from you? You not said that. So Lord Shiva told, okay, all right, you are a very good disciple. You learn yoga, I appreciate you. Very nice. So you need to give the Guru Dakshina. Guru Dakshina in Indian traditions, when the teachers are teaching to the students having, give something to that gurus or teachers at all. Or Lord Shiva giving the punishment to that snake. So you go to this, civilizations, living being, and teach the yoga sutras to everyone, everywhere in this, society at all. That snake has come as a Maharshi Patanjali in our this natural environment, and just teaching in yoga sutras is the first sutras of the Atha Yoga Anushashanam. Atha Yoga Anushashanam. Atha. Atha yoga anushasanam. Look at the carefully to that all the words. Atha means now. Yoga is that this very big topic to that understanding of that yoga, because most of the peoples India and anywhere they are having very limited understanding of that yoga. They thought yoga means some physical posture, just the call to that asanas, some breathing techniques, just the call to that pranayamas at all. But yoga is more than that. In one word, if I say, yoga means the samadhi. Now, I just realizing it's my own experience of that yoga. Before coming to that yoga, my mental state is the difference. I was very angry, or my mind is not stable, jumping here and there, all those things at all. When I'm practicing in yoga, really, it is tremendous change in my life, So yoga can, yoga, you can say that yoga, you can change your life in any dimensions and different of way. Now, Anushashanam. So now it is start the rules and regulations of yoga. What is the rules of regulations of yoga? They are giving a lot of sutras to, we need to following that all the techniques to go to the reach in samadhi. Now, what kind of mind is good for the learning the yoga? Everyone, if you see that a lot of people are practicing in yoga, some asanas, pranayamas, all those things are, but it's just little part of the yoga. It's not yoga. Yoga is more than yoga is off the mat, not on the mat only. So it is important, obviously, to that part of the hatha yoga text important. But if you see that before the asanas, they are having two limbs of yoga. 5 yamas and 5 niyamas. The 5 yamas is the social discipline, and 5 niyamas is the self-discipline. So here, the mind, if you see our mental state having the 5, 5 shipta, muda, vikshipta, ekagrata, nirodha, that 5 stages of our mind. What kind of the mind is that good for the understanding and learning the yoga? It is called the Vikshipta level. Vikshipta mind is the good, strong for starting to that yoga, but you're not reaching the samadhi in Vikshipta level. You need to come to that, overtake the Vikshipta and come to that Ekagrata and Nirodha. That two stage is possible to reaching the samadhi. Now, once a time when magicians are showing the magic, and one boy is coming every day and saying the magic. He come every day. Because of that, he come every day. That magicians are noticing that boy is coming in every day for saying a magic. One day that that magician are noticed, hey, you are coming every day for seeing my magic. And that boy told, yes, I like so much of your magic. It's very nice, really. So because of that, that boy is coming every day, so they're giving some special seating arrangement for seeing the magic. And that boy seeing the magic very close. And next day, he's never ever come again to that seeing the magic. What is the reason of that? There is such a no magic. But the magician is the good. They are showing that is the having to the magic. But such that having no magic at all. In our life also same. We are seeing, one boy is a grow up, a teenager, old age and die. That building is coming, grow up, and one time that demolished. All those things is happening. It looks like a magic in our life if you're seeing that very carefully and very closely. We are just rented in this world for 80 years and as much as 100 years, people are not going to the 100 years also. Before the 100 years or 80, 60, they are going to die because of the lack of lifestyle at all, healthy lifestyle or not. Then coming to the next sutras, the next sutras are they are explaining definition of yoga to by the Maharishi Patanjali. Now, if you see the definition of yoga, there have been a lot of Muni Rishis, they are explaining and giving the definition of yoga, but Patanjali is one of the very intelligent persons, very technically are explaining to about definition of yoga. If I see that yoga in definition of various, yoga comes from Juj, means a joint between body, mind, soul, all those things at all. And if you see that Bhagavad Gita also told to that yoga hi karmashu kaushalam, the skills of action, samaptam yoga uchate, the treating equally all those things at all, it is called to the sampragata samadhi, sampragata stages at all. So it is here to very very easy, but when you're doing it is very tough, really very tough. Samaptam yoga uchate. So the definition of yoga by the Patanjali, they told yogas chitta vitti nirodhaha. Yoga means samadhi, chitta, the five chitta bhumis we have in Shipta, Moda, Vikshipta, Ekagrata, Nirodha. Nirodha, waves of thought, the stopping or controlling the waves of thought. The yoga, it means the removing and controlling the fluctuation of the mind. In our traditions, there have been a lot of peoples or munis, rishis or old civilizations also. They are mentioning Hatha Yoga takes lot of textbooks. They are they are giving to us, but it is related to that most of the asan, pranayam, all those things at all, bandha mudras, cleansing techniques, all those things at all. But Patanjali is the one of the great person. They giving on to the how to purify our mind. It is related to all the things is the mind. And the mind, if you see, explaining the mind is very difficult, and no one can, giving the proper answer. What is mind? What is that nature? All those things at all. Now research is going on also. So there are researchers also, scientists also. They are every day their statement change and giving some new things about the mind at all. But in our scriptures, or in this Hindu Sanskriti, they told mind is that sanskar. What having sanskar is the mind. If you're having good sanskar, you're having good mind. If you're having bad sanskar, you're having bad mind. So Patanjali told the fluctuation of the mind, the waves of thought, we should be control it or stopping. That is called that yoga. The stop the fluctuation of the mind. So it is very not easy to controlling or stopping the thoughts. Once a time, if you see that Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna is also told to that Lord Krishna's the controlling the mind. This means the controlling the breath or ear. How is it possible, Keshav? These are impossible things at all. At the time, Lord Krishna told, it is possible to that abhyas and vairagya. The two things, if we are practicing, we are controlling that our mind. Our mind is having nature, Mother Nature are creating that our mind is always going, jumping here and there. So we need to having responsibility to that, take the mind again, wherever you're going, again take. So your mind going to your home, again, please carry your mind with you. When you're practicing again and again, one the time, the mind is really, you are control it. It's very difficult, but if you're practicing, means it is not impossible things. Now, first sutra said told Atha Yoga Sasanam. Let us start the yoga sutras or yoga rules and regulation of that. And second sutra told Yoga Chitta Vitti Nirodha, stop or stopping the fluctuation of the mind. If you are of stop or blocking or controlling the fluctuation of the mind, what happened? That next sutra is told to that Tada Dastu Sharupe Avasthanam. What happened? Now your real consciousness are coming their own nature. The Patanjalis are explaining to that, mind and consciousness. That consciousness are coming to that, their own nature when you controlling or stopping the fluctuation of the mind. That is called yoga. And if you are not the controlling the fluctuation of the mind, what happened? They're having lot of waves of thoughts, obstacles, vittis are coming. The next sutras they are explaining the 5 types of vittis. If you're not controlling that, this vittis, or if you're not controlling fluctuation of the mind, the 5 vittis are coming. So this is the things we need to understanding of that. We need to always do that, controlling the thoughts or vittis, uh, because mother nature are creating that is our mind is always produce the dirty things in our mind. So we need to clean all the time, because if you see that your body, your car, everything having dirty all the time, produce the dirty, you are just going here and there. So we are maintaining our body to that cleaning all those things at also in our mind also, to the need to clean our mind regularly, deliberately. That is the possible to go to that higher stage of our life. That's only possible when it is a good mind, when they are thought, yes, everything is over, now start. Because when you're having some desire, so the time is very difficult to going to that some deeply to that yoga. If you're having it's called the kamana vasana a lot, but it is not very much possible to going into to the deeper to that yoga. And that's why if you see that lot of peoples, they are doing after all those things, parties, all those things at all, but he not get the happiness still. So that the time they are coming to the spiritual life and they are practicing and they are observing the real happiness at all. So that's why they are taking very seriously to that yoga, and this very serious practitioner, they are practicing their own life. So today's videos is now I would like to thank to our teachers. They are teaching Patanjali yoga philosophy to the different angle, and very nicely each sutra they are explaining some very beautiful beautiful stories, all those things are for better understanding of this philosophy. So next video we seeing that sutra number 3. Each videos I would like to share three sutras. That is a good and understanding to that very nice way of this sutras. Thank you. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kasya dukha bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. You know what,